started a couple of years back when I was on tour with Placebo. We didn't have any support, so I had to open up for them about 5 or 6 times, and it was in front of really big audiences, and so it started this sort of fan base from it, and people started really sort of, you know, asking about if I was going to do something with it. So when we got off tour, me and Ted teamed up. We started jamming out some songs, and we originally recorded 5 tracks for an EP that with another drummer, Steve Durham, who was in at the time. We didn't have a bassist, we just used Bill Lloyd. And we just sort of did it in a week sort of thing in Bush Studios. You know, Steve, that didn't work out, so we found Eddie through a friend of ours, Kate, who then found Dan, because from a band that he used to be in.
Yeah, I was just working in an office, doing a shitty job after playing in lots of bands for the last sort of 10 years. I got a phone call from Mr. Harris, Eddie, and he said that obviously there was this new thing he had going on, and he'd played with me before in a band. But I ended up going to the Lock after quite a heavy night the night before.
And we're still, you haven't slept, had you? I haven't slept yet.
But I wanted to make an impact, if not musically, with my personality,
which was a slamming impact.
Yeah.
So it was. We had
a really nice beer though. We had a nice chat together. It was good.
Yeah, that reaction we got from Steve. I remember you coming back and just being raring on about this guy. He's hilarious. Handsome.
And handsome.
Yeah, basically, I went along, didn't have my bass or any plectrums, and tried to play like on someone else's bass with my fingers for a bit, and it ended up fucking up for a little bit. But I actually managed to remember how to play my instrument after the next rehearsal, and it's sort of gone from leaps and bounds really, I think, from there. Like, as a band, we've all sort of progressed so quickly.
Sometimes it goes that way.
I joined the band through one of my really good friends, Kate, who's been really good friends with you for years, and she said that Steve was looking for a drummer for the band that he's starting, and I was like, yeah. So I had a drink in the back garden of the Lock.
We did.
And that was pretty much it, really,
that was
wasn't it? Before we even got to the first jam, which was super sweet. It was a good day.
Yeah, cause I was afraid that you wouldn't want to do it, and you just looked like such a serious guy, because I didn't really know your personality at that time. Yeah, you're like, okay, well, let's just do this. Like, wicked. Oh, I called you like immediately. We have a drummer. I was so excited, because I've been searching for a good drummer for ages with old bands as well, like with my band California, and I never found somebody that sort of, because like me being a drummer, like I want to find someone that inspires me as well, and someone that I think is really damn good, and you are, so good call.
Cheers, babe.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, because Charlotte's been with us, like, I mean, when we first spoke about the whole project.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Charlotte came in, and yeah, Charlotte did the vocals and violin on the original project at Bill's apartment.
Ted and I have always wanted to play in a band together since we were at music college, and we've all been in bands before, even Steve, and yeah, it's just kind of working.
I thought this was your first band.
Yeah, that's another thing, like when we started when I had to get the band together, we had already booked the gig without even having a band. So all I knew was that I wanted to get this thing up the ground, and it wasn't happening, so you had to sort of force it. And that's another thing, like everybody in this band, I'm really so proud of everyone in this band, because yeah, you've all stepped up so much, and we all like have it's made it into a project. It's become a band now, and it's a family, and it's really great to have that sort of group of people to do that with. You know, it couldn't really be done on its own, so. And because of that now, you know, that's why we write the music that we do and the way we sort of conduct ourselves. It's just sort of because we kind of have to. If we don't, then you know, it's not really gonna work.
Grinding teeth. Like, if you think with grinding teeth, I remember the first time that started. Steve, you were, I think we were sat in my house with the dog. It was me, you, and Daisy. We sat in the art room, and I think you started jamming this sort of like downward chord progression that you had a jam for, and you threw ideas at me, and then I had this progression on the guitar which I've had for years, which is based on a song by Agustin Barrios, who's an old South American guitar player. But there's this one chord, I think it's an 11th, like it's this chord I wanted to use for ages, and I built this little thing, and Steve started playing that, and I was like, oh, it's have to be perfectly intertwined with each other. And like with Steve's vocal and this nice chord progression with that thing based on this.
I remember the first day he put that into practice, he played it through, and I was like, play the chorus. I played virtually straight away. I remember hearing that and going, oh, I've got an idea.
It was fun. That song wrote itself, to be fair.